Bro, am I shadowed? Did it work? Did they make it happen? I don't see me popping up in the notifications. No, I don't see me. So 9 times out of 10, that's my confirmation they did. I was clip farming yesterday. I said I'm just gonna leave and ghost for like a few days. I don't know how long. And this bitch was lying her ass up. I want to play with him. You like, yeah, just see, I'm come back. And I want to just see like if they really still gonna do it. Spit said they still gonna do it. They're evil. They're evil. They're evil. They don't care. They don't care. It's too late. Yeah, we find out I play too much. I had clip farmed you guys yesterday. I said I'm not coming back for a while. I don't know. I lied. I come back. It was clip farming. Oh, wait, I gotta tell somebody. I'll be lying. Oh, I didn't even see this. Oh, I show gratitude. Today's gonna be different. Yeah, fuck. Man, I thought they were gonna change their mind. We're not gonna do it this week. We're not gonna do it this time. We're scared. Somebody ain't scared of shit. They're gonna do what it takes to try to make me see that I'm not great. Yeah, absolutely. Here we get into it. Today is gonna be different. It is still a smoke session, but we are not just doing that. We're not really reading today. We're gonna more so kind of like chop it up. And we're gonna kind of like see what the industry's talking about, right? There's so many things that I dream about, so many people, and I never take time to look at what's going on without me having the dreams. Like I never get nosy. I know I do not be in their business. The spirit has to give me their business, but I don't just be looking for it, right? So today I am, right? I want to see like what's going on, industry. It's been quiet in my dreams. It's been quiet in the vision state. What's going on? Where you guys at? Where you been? And so usually spirit give me more information, but they've been quiet. You're like, yeah. And granted, I know that we've been coming back together because me and my ancestors were broken up for a little bit. But at the end of the day, there's no excuse. I'm like, what's going on? So spirit said, you wanna see? You gotta check in. I'm gonna check on him. I'm gonna go down different Twitter comms. You're like, yeah, on different people's Twitters. I'm gonna see what the industry's going through. People who got like a lot of different Hi. Hi Lupus. I didn't know if you were gonna be up. I'm good. How are you? We're gonna check out the Twitter com on people who post things about celebrities. We're gonna see what's going on. Okay. And it's gonna be fun. Spirit wants to check in with the celebrities. What's going on? What are they saying about them? So we're gonna do that. I'm just packing up my bowl. That's good. I'm glad to hear that. I'm glad to hear that. That is a blessing. I'm glad you're awake too at this time. Gratitude. Yeah, you're right though. I saw your message. You're right though. They didn't. They did not show up on the notifications today. So that's our confirmation that I'm still being blocked. It's like, what are we to do? Right, holla back, girl. So I don't know, man. But yeah, we're gonna check in on them. We never do. We're just gonna do reactions today, like while we smoke and joke about this shit. We're gonna do some reactions. because we just always good, we're a good channel. We don't be messy and stuff. So Spirit say, let's joke, because something here, all right, is gonna be funny for me to watch back later. You're like, yeah. Oh my goodness. Are you feeling better after yesterday? Holla. Feeling better? This is gonna be good. I just want to tell you, honestly, sometimes I don't understand few words, so I don't answer sometimes, just so you don't know it's not ignoring. What country are you from? I apologize. I'll start talking more clear, because you might be in a different country. Yes, so much better. Did Mediterranean too before I sleep? Oh, meditation. That's good. You're from Yemen. Wow. And what part of the world is that in? Also, are you using the subtitles? It's next to Saudi Arabia. Beautiful. I've met one person through Fiverr.com. It's a website where people buy and sell different products, custom products. And I met a guy on there, and he's from Yemen. And he was so beautiful. He looked like a girl. No, I can understand much English. Talk free. Don't mind me. Here I'm you hear me slowing down. I'm like, let me make sure she's picking me up. I want to make sure the subtitles are catching every word. Okay? That's what I was concerned about. I didn't know. I didn't know. I said, is she able to speak English, or is the TV translation auto corrected for English subtitles? Okay. Okay, wait. That's funny, huh? Oh my goodness. So we're laughing, holla. But yes, if you don't respond, that will be my confirmation. You don't understand what I'm saying. I feel like I talk too fast. I don't know, but I noticed that I do talk fast. I know, that's hilarious. I didn't know what was going on. Is it me or is it me? Yeah. So I'll clear that up. But this is going to be fun. I never ever check on the celebrities. I have to get confirmation of what they're going through from like commercial, like ads, and random videos I come across. And I don't just be seeing, what is the world saying about you? What is the people saying? How do the people feel? And we need to know. Yeah. Just like 3% don't understand. 3% out of 100? Yeah, then that's good. That's not bad. No, that's good. That's good. So that's about 3 words out of every maybe 30 minutes. You might not understand 3 words out of 30 minutes of me talking. When you do the math, that's not bad. What other languages do you speak? It's okay. What other languages do you speak? Okay, wait. Cause he's the guy that made this beat. She probably on the phone right now. The guy that made this beat for me, I told him how to make it, but he did like he produced the beat. I mean, he put it together. He did a great job. He was from Yemen. It was work. He did this one. Sorry. Go to work. Yeah, he did work. He killed it. He was from Yemen. That nigga was a Yemenis. Oh my mama, that nigga was a Yemenis. He was like a girl. He was too pretty. Like, he's so pretty, man. You too fucking pretty. Pretty ass boy. But I feel like he spoke Spanish. When I remember, he spoke like, no, I felt like it was a little bit Espanol or something. Let's get into it. After I hit my bong, it's just gonna be fun. I'm excited. Like, yeah. This is going to be interesting. Let's go on to the Twitter for, oh my gosh, for the Shade Room. Let's look up Shade Room shit. Okay, I was asking you, what language do you speak? Okay. Okay, wait. I don't know what they go through. Arabic. That is so cool when people are bilingual. I've been trying to learn Spanish, and it is not easy. Duolingo, it is not easy. That's a big okay. Oh my god. And here we get into it. Shade Room always be going through people's business. You know, you like, yeah. So I feel like if we went to TT, you said you was learning French from YouTube. Oh yeah. You need a place where they got tests. You're not gonna get the best results unless you do something like Duolingo. You'll love Duolingo. They make you practice. You gotta take tests and stuff, and it's free. Okay, this Shade Room always be in people's business. You're like, yeah, they are so messy, and we love it, right? Because at the end of the day, we need to know what's going on when it comes to like hidden things that the industry don't want to talk about and want people to find out. Like, we have found out Chris Rock is pretty much the boss of a hit team, and it's like there's nothing wrong with that, Chris Rock, but you don't want nobody to know. And I wonder how many other things are people hiding that I'm not dreaming of. You're like, yeah, that Shade Room figure you out. Shade Room's on your ass. Shade Room, they know. And oh, they're gonna tell on you. So we laugh. Okay, if we want to go deeper on anything, we can ask Spirit for clarification. Let's get into it. So, you guys know Shade Room. They're commonly known for talking that shit. And people get mad that they post certain things because they feel like, hey, you're trying to like be funny, Shade Room. People feel like Shade Room be trying to be funny, okay? Excuse me. It's crazy. My brother was just telling me that. He just told me that yesterday. He said, sister, this is what you gotta do. He said, look, if you really want them to start throwing it, he said, you gotta go online, shake your ass. My brother gave me the advice. He said, you need to go online and shake your ass, sister. And they will throw the money. You don't understand. He said, just go get your makeup done or do your makeup. Put on that little dress I got you, that little white dress, little short white dress. He said, and you get in front of the camera and you turn around and you shake your ass. As it, Brady said, you could do it. All you gotta do is shake that ass. They'll pay. He said, okay, so we do laugh. I said, brother, I'm not gonna go on there and just shake that. I don't got it in me, Ice Spice. She's like, nah. I don't got it in me. I don't, holla back, girl. This is my first time seeing this, but now I do. Yeah. Shaky, shaky. So I see it now. Like, okay, I have to get the confidence because this bitch is confident. Like, you like, yeah, to be able to just like, come on. You know what I'm saying? You like, I need that. Because right now, I don't have that. She look good. Okay. It says streamer. Hold on. It says streamer. Let's click on it. Hold on. Streamer Humble Zay. Oh, it's Humble Zay. Streamer Humble Zay, who is walking from Philly to California. He's walking from Philly to California. Nigga, how many miles is that? Streamer Humble Zay. Nigga, hold on. Philadelphia. We gotta look into that, chat. You're like, absolutely. Hold on. What the fuck? From Philly to fucking California. Yeah, that's crazy, right? Walking distance. What the fuck? 42 hours and 7 minutes. Oh my gosh. That's the drive. How long does it take you to walk there? Let me check on my on my phone. Nah, hold up. How long does it take? Let's see. Walking 42 days, nigga. That's Jesus walk, nigga. That's that Jesus walked with me. Jesus walk. God show me the way, cause the devil's trying to take me out. Jesus walked with me. So he did the Jesus walk. He said, I'm doing it's Jesus. 42 days, 42 nights. That's that Jesus walk with me. Jesus walk with me. All right, so somebody laughing. This is Saji. Okay, wait, Libra. Shoot. Jesus was walking with him. You're like, yeah, that was his song. That's what he was slapping in the AirPods. I don't care what you think. Jesus was walking with him. And that's why we trying to tell you guys. You guys need to always say it's you gotta walk by faith, not by sight. Sometimes you don't need to be walking. Okay? You don't need to be trying so hard. You're like, no. That's what you need to know. Sometimes it's best to drive. You need a car. You need to stop thinking that we're in those times. That's why I say stop relating things to the Bible. You need to stop living like you're in that time. You're not in the Bible no more, yeah? So they say, no. Jesus walked with me. You walk by faith, not by sight. And then what happened? You get hit by a car. You get ran over because you walk by faith, not by sight. You wasn't opening your eyes. You know, that what he need to know. You like, yeah. He walked by faith, not by sight. He didn't see. The cars was coming. And the fact of the matter is we ain't always supposed to be walking. You like, no, I get it. Sometimes it's best to take the bus. I don't give a fuck how embarrassed you may be for having to be on public transportation. Sometimes it's best to take the train. Ace of Swords. Sometimes it's best to take the bike, take the scooter. Sometimes it's best. Sometimes best take the Uber. Sometimes best take the Lyft. Sometimes best take the cab. Sometimes best. Yeah, it's best. It's best. But it look like Jesus wasn't walking with him today. That man was by himself. Yeah, Jesus said too hot. It's too hot, man. We ain't choose this day. I don't know why you thought I was gonna go out there with you today, nigga. You're by yourself. This nigga like, wait, Jesus walk with me. Jesus told you not today. Stay your ass in the house. Don't. If you gonna leave, take a car. If you gonna try to get from Philly to Cali, take a car, take a plane. Jesus wasn't gonna walk from Philadelphia to California. That don't make no sense. You like, he don't do that no more. We got planes now. We ain't in the same time. That's why I said stop trying to be like me. Stop trying to be like Jesus. You're going to get disappointed every time we ain't in the same time no more. It's a long time ago. You ain't got to do that no more. They said, oh, Jesus, I thought we still had to do that to prove ourselves. Oh, Jesus, I thought we still had to do that to prove to you that we are serious, that we love you. Spirit said, you ain't got to do all that. He said, you ain't got to do it no more. That's not how you prove it no more. Now you got cars. You can prove it by driving. You can prove it by taking a plane, putting your money up. You can prove it like that. You don't got to use your body, do all that. Spirit say, well, I wasn't walking with you no more. That's where it stopped. We stopped right there. And I'm like, he didn't see. Spirit said, no, he walked by faith, not by sight. He didn't, because the Libra, Cancer. So that's what he fucked up. You like, yeah, because Scorpio. And it's hard for me because I'm about to play a video of this man. It said he get hit by a car while walking by faith, not by sight. Holla back, girl. Before we get ready to play this, we got prepared for something like this. You like, yeah, this is some heavy shit. This is dark. You're like, yeah, this is dark. And it's coming from people who, I'm telling you, that was the Jesus part. When I saw it said 42 days, 42 nights, that was my confirmation. He want to be like Jesus. Stop trying to be like Jesus. Jesus say, don't try to be like me. You need to be better than me. They have cars now. They have planes now. We didn't have that in my time. Stop putting yourself back where I was. But it was the amount of days. That's the same thing that they say in the Bible. Jesus traveled 42 days, 42 nights to get from Sodom and Gomorrah, you like, right, to Bethlehem. Okay. And when he did, you like, yeah, when he traveled, when Jesus went from Sodom and Gomorrah to Bethlehem, okay, he definitely made sure that he stayed alive and he didn't get hurt. All right. This man, that's a confirmation. You can't be believing in that shit all the time. You're like, no. It's like something is best when you just live in your reality, because this is not realistic. Who do you know is walking from fucking Philadelphia, places that are that far away? That's crazy to me, right? Just walking. Let's see. Here we go. This is gonna be hard to watch. I can feel it. It's what they say in the look at the Twitch. His comments. They're like, Twitch, stop. Have some water. Get hydrated, bro. Want something? Take a break. If you've been walking like I saw before, you haven't stopped yet. Take a break. Zay strong. Keep going. Yeah. Chat. If you ever see me do some fuck shit like that, if you ever see me lose myself till I go this low, where I go down to this point, where I sink down to this this sort of prosperity. Don't ever try to motivate me. Don't ever say keep going. You're strong, nigga. No, say stop. You're losing yourself. You lost yourself. You're out of it. You're not gonna make it. Like everything in your power to like get me to see clearly again. You're like, no, I get it. Tell me everything. This man got hit by the car because he didn't listen to his Twitch. You're like, the right one. He was listening to the ones that say, you so strong. Keep going. I'm not listening to you guys. You got me struck, nigga. Whoa! Oh, shit. Is he alive? Hold on. It's 3 minutes. Why you gotta be so long? Hold on. I can't watch this. Oh my gosh, I got the chills. Is he? Is he alive, Papa? Oh my gosh. No. I want to see the comments. I want to see. Go down. You can see. No. Stop reposting it. It make my skin crawl. You like, yeah, I can't see shit like that. The car was slowly following, then slammed the gas. What in the fuck? What does she mean? Did you not see me? You hit him, not the other way. Oh, they know who did it. Yeah, they got the bitch. They got the bitch. It was a woman. She's a dumbass. And this one talking about, did you not? Okay, so I'm gonna watch the rest of it with you guys, but I was just trying to see if he's alive still. That was my only thing. Like, did this man die? I feel like he's alive, and that's a blessing spirit. You're like, yeah, I can't watch it. This nigga didn't get hit. Nigga, that shit look white. You like, nigga, he cool. You stupid. Holla back, girl. Nigga, you good. He good. You like, yeah. He good. Nigga, she hit your cart. Nigga, she ain't hit you. You fine. She didn't hit him. Okay, so I didn't want to show you guys. Now you guys can see. She hit the side of his shit. So I thought she really hit him. You're like, nah, he's okay. All right, let's go to the next thing. We're done. Holla back, girl. Nigga, I couldn't even show you guys that. You're like, no, that shit, at first, it wasn't meant for you guys to see. But yeah, it was 42 days and 42 nights he went walking, my nigga. That's crazy. Who the fuck? Zendaya. All right, let's keep going. Yeah. I just made my Twitter account too recently. This is like a brand new account. But yeah, that's sad.
But they don't mean it. As in, they don't really want to make the moves that will get them.
Let me see.
To that point, and listening to this album, I felt like, all right, you're really ready to like let us in a different way, and it sounds like you actually really mean that.
1,000%. 1,000%.
Have you always felt that, or was it ever just for fun?
No. Like you can go back to when I first started. Like I always say, like, and I know a lot of people say they the best, but like, I say like I'm the best motherfucking rapper. Like I've been saying it. Like, and I often say it when I do my freestyles or whatever. Like this is a phrase of mine, and a lot of people are familiar with me saying it, but I definitely do mean that. And it ain't no, of course, I feel like everybody should feel like they the best, but I'm not talking like that when I say that. Like, I'm better than these niggas. Like, I really mean that. Like,
up there with Drake.
That is one thing I can admit. Like, the baby, when I look at lyrical artists, even though he don't be out as much as he used to, like I know when he first dropped, he was popping. A lot of people wanted to see the baby. I feel like the baby got canceled after the Danny Lay situation. You like, yeah, I feel like he been canceled for a long time. I feel like a lot of great rappers got canceled. So for me, it's not even like they're seeing all the time. I'm seeing them all the time, but I do think certain rappers that I feel like don't get enough shine, not no more, you know what I'm saying? But they're great rappers. Like they're one of the, to me, most lyrical rappers, and it's like they in their time. I feel like the baby's one, and I also felt like Big Sean. I feel like Big Sean don't be getting enough credit. Like he don't get enough attention. And he's really good to me. You know, you're like, yeah, I feel like Big Sean and the baby, when it comes down to their writing skills, but also their melodies and their sounds, I feel like they're just a part of the generation. You know, they can go with any generation. They can create for any generation. And I'm just like a fan of both their work. But I feel like they've been shunned down. I noticed the baby got shunned down after Danny left. His light got shunned, but he's always been a great rapper, freestyler especially. Like, he's one of the ones that when he freestyle for me, he's like, you're my favorite freestyler. Like, the baby's more of my favorite freestyle than Lil Wayne. You like, yeah, Lil Wayne, he was like always one of my favorite rappers, but the baby's probably like my favorite freestyle rapper. And it's only because I've heard him lyrically amaze me when he's just freestyle. Like, you thought of that? That was your first thought? I only can imagine if you sat down and really wrote some shit, what your 30th thought would be, my nigga. Because if that was the first thought, that was my first one. Oh yeah, it only gets better. You're only gonna amaze me. And he does when he takes his time to make music. So he do need to get his clout more. You're like, yeah, he do, because he's too great. Just like Big Sean, too great to be shadowed. Yummy. Ashley, Janae's dad says her body was returned to the U.S. without any of her belongings, including her engagement ring. This look AI. Somebody say, yeah, he did it. Damn. Ashley Janae's father reveals details about her remains and funeral amid the ongoing investigation into her death in Zanzibar, Tanzania. Interesting. She was out there with a man? Yeah, her fiance. She got engaged. Why this look so AI, my nigga? That look more AI than AI. Like, this don't look real. Like, that was a cover-up photo. Something here don't even look like a real photo taken. That's scary. Stop telling women to pick better men. It's Summer Walker. Stop telling women to pick better men. When men are out here pretending to be someone they are not for months and even years at a time just to gain access to women who are out of their league. Then once they have access, they turn around and reveal they ain't shit behind that fake, mature, masculine facade. Just a little boy operating in ashy foolishness who has zero intention of actually being who he told you he was. It was just childish, a childish, manipulative conquest based on ego and low-key jealousy. Oh my. Who heard chill? No. Okay. Somebody here did. It's a man, yeah. It's a man. You heard? Like Megan? You feel mad? You sad at the men? Like Megan? I'm so mad at him. I'm so mad at these men. Expect it to be AI. It is AI. I'm like, I don't think somebody here even got that far with this woman. If they kill her while they were traveling with her at that time, I feel like they didn't even make it to where they're taking pictures like that. Holla back, girl. You know what I'm saying? I feel like they never got to where they got those pictures taken, right? We had to make AI Photoshop pictures so that you never came back looking for her. You like, yeah, we had to make it seem like she was happy. Something was going great. But I know they never, I feel like ever took that picture. That looks so photoshopped in AI. It's unbelievable. Summer Walker's post is interesting about men because it's about how we have choice when it comes down to the type of men we choose as women. And if you're a gay masculine, you as well, you have choice when it comes down to who you want to be with. But then there's an energy of you can't change your partner. Like, you can't change the person that they are once you get with them. So it's like somebody could do anything to pull you, but they don't be always doing that same shit to keep you, right? You're like, yeah. And I mean, we see it all the time. Like, you can't blame a woman or a man for leaving a woman or a man who didn't do the same shit that woman or man did to keep or to get them. They're not doing that to keep them. You know what I'm saying? You like, yeah, you're not doing the same shit you did to get me, to keep me. Don't blame me for leaving you behind. I don't want you no more. You're like, no, that was a fake version of you. I want that man from that time when we first encountered each other. You show me all your good sides, your good moments, and then months down the road or years down the line, you just change. You don't put in the work no more. You're not that same person that pulled me. It happens with every single sex that we see it all the time. So you can't blame a person for who they choose if somebody changed after they got chosen. You know, people do that shit all the time. That's so true. Oh yeah, she is a little Taurus, huh? Little Bow Wow's daughter. Yeah. That's what's up. Megan's doing the musical. Oh. Y'all know if I ain't got nothing nice to say, I ain't gonna say nothing at all. You like, right. I'm trying to I'm trying to be good, okay? Or be good at it. That's cute. Cute. Did you guys see Krishan's fight? You like, no? I forgot. Krishan had her fight. We could watch it. Is it on here? She had fought this girl. This the girl she fought. But I watched the fight when it was going on, but we could watch it again together. It's not long. It's like less than 30 minutes. It's a quick fight. But yeah, it was crazy because hold up. We're gonna watch it on here. It was yeah, I must take a shot. It was crazy though because I had noticed like the girl that Krishan was fighting, they were two different weight classes. Like Krishan, she was or they were just in two different classes in general. Like Krishan's weight was 160, the girl's weight was 155. And I know Spirit showed me like this girl had to cut weight. You like, yeah, she did. She had to bulk up to fight Krishan. She had to get to 155. That wasn't her normal weight. And that shit hurt. Like bulking up hurt only because I've bulked up, my nigga. You're like, yeah. When I've done cheerleading, I had to bulk up. And when I did it, like my muscles, I know it bulking up and eating, having to just like keep eating. When I did basketball, I bulked up. Those are the only two times I ever remember being like bulk for the time being in that way. And when I eat too much, I do gain fat. And I'm like, if I not careful, you know what I'm saying, it start hurting my body. You're like gaining too much weight on my small ass body. I'm only 5'3". This girl, she 5'2", and Krishan 5'6". But this girl had to cut weight just to fight Krishan. She had to gain all the way up to 155 pounds. You know how that's bigger than me when I was pregnant, my nigga. And I'm talking about, you're like, no, I'm talking about after getting birth. That when I was literally at the labor, my nigga, of about to pop the baby out, when I'm pushing out the baby, I'm literally 139 pounds, maybe 140 max. You're like literally, that was my weight at getting birth. So I'm like, if this girl, and that hurts, you know, you're like just being that fat. As a little body, I'm like, that hurts my little body. Like being pregnant hurt. If you're small, I feel like if you're a big girl, it does not hurt you. You like being pregnant. You like, that shit feel fun. It feel good. I'm like, yeah, I know everything feel good. The sex feel good. Everything. You like that if you're big. But if you're small like me, that shit feel like you constipate every day. You like, yeah, all you gotta go boo-boo. It feel like all you gotta take a shit. It feel like always. My stomach always hurting. You like, yeah, I gotta smoke weed and shit. And I feel bad for smoking weed because I'm pregnant. You like, yeah. So I'm trying to tell you the truth, right? You're like, it's what it's like for me. I told my doctor, my OBG, he said, yeah, You know, I see you still been smoking. I said, it's hard for me. The baby hurt me. We'll give you some medicine. I said, I don't want to take that. It's not good for the baby. He laughed at me. He's like, yeah, my OVG. So she had to gain all that weight and muscle and fat and, you know, mass to where she can fight Krishan. And she was only 5'2", 155 pounds, bigger than I ever been in my entire life. That's after having a baby, pregnant and all. You're like, yeah, that's amazing to me. This girl. And then because that shit hurts your body. You don't know how it only get more painful when you stop working out. Like you just imagine her not working out no more, just sitting like that. Her body's gonna start fucking up, just cramping. You like she gonna feel the pain of her muscles weakening. Her that shit hurt. So she got to keep fighting and like, you know, staying in shape for real, like keeping that weight on her. She's gonna start hurting more. Cause now it's over, but she really good. She got a lot of good hits in, and Krishan, she did really good too. Krishan did a great job too. So I was just like, that's good. I don't know what that girl's record was. Her Zenith, the girl in the purple. I don't even know if that was her first fight. Like I don't know. I just know when I watched it, I was paying attention to that, their body sizes and shit. I said, okay, this girl had to cut weight. That's hard to do. So that lets me know she's really, at least really a fighter, a boxer, like, because that shit's not easy. You got to really train for that. And it takes a lot of time and it's painful. And then, yeah, you like, I noticed people want to see Krishan fight though. That's one thing you're going to notice when you watch this match. People want to see Krishan fight. They want to see Krishan be a fighter. You like, yeah. There's only 3 rounds. Excuse me. But I feel like people like seeing Krishan fight. And
there.
Oh yeah, I got it. Yeah, hold on. Shit. Fuck. Hold on.
There are pills to perk you up. There are pills to mellow down. There are pills to focus in. There are pills.
Pausing you now.
Yeah, I noticed that. They like to see her fight people. They feel like she's already cut like that, you know. I feel like this is her bag. Was she fighting? I feel like Krishan's in her bag. So we love to see it. Let's watch it though. It's gonna be a cool little 20-minute video, but we're gonna cut it. Let's cut it to where they're already on stage. Hold it. Because there's other people fighting, it look like.
When you have everything you need to unlock your best workout, like...
Yeah, they had on the purple. Did it start? Oh, wait, that was round 1? Oh, okay, hold up.
Refereeing our match is legendary boxer Jeff Mayweather. And you all know what time it is. It's time to get Rumble.
Okay, move.
main event is about to begin. Be sure to join us for the after party on the 3rd floor. This party's going all night.
Hold up, my fault. I can't stand when I do that. My computer be tripping. Krishan came out the. You see how she came out the gate swinging though. Like Krishan, know this girl ain't weak. But here's the thing. You see the height difference. I'm like, yo, Shorty was definitely keeping up with her, and she's small. Like to me, that's short as hell. And you know what I'm saying? Keeping up like that, yeah, you gotta be tough. So I feel like they both came out swinging. You could tell instantly with full energy. Like it was no fair ones. They said that was a knockout, or not knockout, but you feel me? You're like, yeah, all right. They made it. All right, she made her fall. They were saying that they didn't know. This is my first time seeing it in this angle. The first time I watched it, it was another angle. It was like the angle of the another side of it. You know, you're like, yeah, kind of like where the left side of the ring is, and so I couldn't see from this view. But the argument when I was first watching it was people saying we don't know if that's a knockdown or not when she just hit Krishan with it. They said that they didn't see her hit Krishan, and I couldn't see it because where I was watching it from, the ref was in the way. But now I could see it differently. I'm like, did she? Maybe she didn't hit Krishan because maybe that was a slip. Maybe Krishan just slipped and fell because it looked like her hit kind of missed her, but maybe she did. Let me watch it again. I don't know. Maybe y'all could see it different. Was it a hit? See? Did she hit it? I didn't see no hit right there. Hold up. Nah, it was not a hit. That wasn't a hit. She fell. Krishan did not get knocked down. They were like, she did not hit her. She did not knock her down. Niggas was like, Krishan fell. Krishan slipped and fell. And they wasn't lying. I couldn't see it though. But that was true. She slipped and fell. That girl did not knock her down. Niggas on FaceTime calls this shit. I'm like, nigga, you got this nigga on face. Yeah, I wasn't recording the fight, nigga. I was showing somebody the fight, nigga. Ratchet is here. This nigga, bro, why is this nigga on a FaceTime call, bro? That just made me mad, bro. You're like, no way, yeah, that made me so mad. Like, get this bobblehead nigga, Steve Urkel looking nigga off the FaceTime, my nigga. Get him off the phone, bro. What you doing? So Krishan won the fight. You like, yeah. Mm-hmm. I didn't see it either. Yeah, so I personally like to see her in this energy. I feel like this is her best. Like, Krishan be at her best when she's able to express herself through violence. You're like, yes, absolutely. I'm full right. That was a great option for her. That was a great recommendation, was doing that. It was good for her. Oh, who is this?
Hey, girl, I love you, baby, you know it's true. You should never want to be with a man if he can't be a man. Do the things to you like I do. You should never want to be with a man if he can't be a man and do the things to you like I do. I'm telling you, he can love you, baby, you know it's true.
Oh, this is the shit that y'all be fucking with. He's such a great artist. And no, No, he's not. You gotta let. This is what I'm saying. Y'all be tone deaf, man. I swear these days, I feel like a lot of the kid, the adult, the people, they tone deaf for something. Spirit, you like, yeah, they got water in their ears or something. Spirit, somebody here can't hear no more. Spirit, I can't make it up. It's so sad. I said, this is great to them. This is what they call great. Black excellence. Something like that. This is what you guys put on radio? Yeah. Oh my gosh. Ear bleed music, okay? It's ear bleed music. Yeah, I feel like the Shade Room, y'all keep amping up this story about this missing woman. Poor girl. And then y'all know something ain't right. It's AI and shit. Starting prank wars. Diamond was 5 seconds away from giving him. All right, I'm getting off of this. You like, yeah, I don't have nothing to say. I don't. I didn't know she got new love. You found new love, Megan, after the pastor? She's like, yeah. You always date somebody that's like a nobody, Megan. I don't know. You are number one for America's favorite. I want her. A lot of people chose you, just like Holly. You like, yeah, just like J-Lo. Okay, you guys always, it's interesting to me, the men you marry, the men you love, the men you date, the men. I said, who is this man? I don't know this man. Everybody know him. No, I don't know you. If I don't know you, everybody don't know you. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Like, oh my gosh, you're where I'm at status wise. Like, status, you're not that famous. Yeah, I thought. Oh my gosh. So I realized really, yeah, it'd be those type of, like, I thought you would have been married to somebody or dated somebody. Like, like you're like, yeah, I don't know, Morris fucking Chestnut. Like, that would be cute, my parasocial ass. You're like, yeah, seeing you and Morris or seeing you, he's not my type. Okay. So it's interesting. I just don't understand when they get with certain people. You're like, yeah, it's like, why you choose that one? Okay, wait. WNBA star Lexi Brown addresses rumors linking her to Klay Thompson cheating on Meg Thee Stallion. Oh my gosh, this is just ridiculous. That's how you know I ain't got nothing nice to say. I gotta get off of this. You're like, yeah, absolutely. I can't do this no more. This is all a publicity stunt to get her attention for her. Remember, we just saw her play or her musical. You're like, oh yeah. He said, okay, I'll let you make me look bad for your musical. Halle Bailey, the sister, Halle and Chloe Holiday, she did the same thing for her movie connected to DDG, and DDG let her. He got paid for them to say, hey, you're abusive. You put your hands on me. Cause Leo, you remember that check, DD? Aries, Taurus. I remember that check. Cause Scorpio, Aries. I remember that check. I remember that check. I remember that check. All right. So it was a check involved. That's why he was so nice to her. You're like, why the fuck are you so nice to her, DDG? DDG, why you so nice to her? She saying you abuse her. Why she saying you beat her ass? Why you saying don't talk about her? It's okay. She say whatever she wants to. It did sound right. You like it to the average nigga. Somebody here said to the average baby daddy nigga. Hold on, to the average non-abusive baby daddy. It didn't sound right. My baby daddy, if he wasn't abusive, I say some shit like that, he barely would talk on social media, but for that, he will. I'm not going to let you say that and get away with it, bitch. And you're not going to be out here thinking you're Miss Perfect, bitch, Miss Sunshine, trying to get away with those lies. So that was my confirmation. I just been to have a happy space. Said Didi got paid. They get paid. Halle has a movie coming. That's a new opportunity. In order for her to pop, we have to make people feel bad for her. It's a sympathy ritual. You're like, oh, it's a sympathy ritual. It's called the sympathy rituals. It's called sympathy. You need confirmation with the cancer. It's this. We all have to do as a part of the PR, the publicity stunts, the PS. Okay, you have to do. It's like this ritual where you show someone down and out, distressed, broken, Okay, broke. It's something like that. They're going up. Somebody has something coming out though. The person who's going through the hate, the abuse, the da-da-da. This bitch nigga got a movie coming out, a TV show coming out, a musical coming out, an album coming out. You know, it's always something. They got to tie it to, it's a part of the ritual. Once you pretty much put that shit out, now it's time to say, okay, now, once the relationship's over, you're like, yeah, that's what these start getting put out, the lies and shit, so you can have sympathy for the bitch or the nigga who's getting ready to blow up all over again. You're like, yeah, they about to take off. She about to take off. We just had to give you reason to feel bad for get your eyes on this bitch, and we like to do it through sympathy, right? Because sympathy kind of keep you stuck, right? Like putting yourself in a bitch or nigga's shoes, right? And so they do that. DDG, I saw he got paid. But say, that's why he wasn't tripping. Hallie, you can say whatever you want about me. I'm not gonna fight you, Hallie. Nigga, Deshae Frost was like, bro, I don't know what the fuck's wrong with this bitch. Nah, you stupid Cappy. Bro, I don't know what the fuck wrong with this bitch, bro. I don't know what the fuck she talking about, bro. You don't just say that type of shit, bro. This shit ain't funny, bro. Shit ain't cool, bro. I said, why your homie standing up more than you? Why the homie saying something about it more than you? Deshae didn't give a fuck. He was like, no, that bitch disrespectful. You don't just say that shit. Nigga, I've been on DD nigga for all these years. Nigga, he'll never. And DD and it's all like, okay, so when they don't say shit, Clay ain't saying nothing. You like, that your confirmation. I'm getting paid. Shut the fuck up. Let this go on. It's a ritual. You let them talk their shit about me. They be mean. They hurt my feelings. Fuck you, Clay. Fuck you, DD. You're like, yeah, you fucking woman beater. You fucking womanizer. You're like, yeah, whatever the story, you like, yeah, fuck you. And so do you let them say fuck you while these motherfuckers is paying you? Be like, yeah, go ahead. Hate on me, bitch. I'm getting the money for it. All of a sudden, you like, yeah, somebody take off. The niggas take off too, though. You like, yeah, Didi took off after that. You like, yeah, it wasn't that bad. You're like, no, he had opportunities. You like, how he still? Because it's a part of the ritual. You're not. You're still gonna win out of it, Clay. Don't worry, Didi. You're not canceled. I thought I was canceled. No, there's no. We're gonna bring you back up. We just gotta knock you down so this bitch can come. You can't both be up at the same time when you're not doing the work at the same time. See, if you were working together, Clay, if you were in this play with Meg, then we can both go up at the same time. We don't have to do all this. Like Jay-Z and Beyonce, you're like, yeah, you notice they don't have to do no beefing segments. Like, they really don't have to go at it, even though they probably beefing on the low. Never have to go at it. You like, no. Same thing with Kanye and Bananka. Same thing with it's a lot of couples like this, Gabriella and them. You like, yeah, all these bitches niggas, the married ones and shit, they never let you see them sweat. It's the point, because it's like we have to look good together so we can grow together, because together we're more powerful. We're a power couple. We're married. But when you're not really married, like, you still got room for error. We see that. You like, you ain't perfect, bitch. You ain't really put it all in, all the work in, tied the knot. So what they do is they don't allow those people to go through that ritual. Like, usually when you're married, they like to keep you guys shining together. They don't want to see one going down bad and y'all beefing, because then it loses money for both of you. This helps you gain money when you're not married. You can have problems connected to either children, just breakups. Though it's all about breakups, little fake ass breakups. Shut up. That's what it's about. But do the breakup when you're about to go up and put something out so you can get attention. They can feel sorry for you. Have a storyline that, makes them kind of feel bad, or like, like I said, womanizer, woman beater. You're like, no, that shit's real, right? Something that a real bitch really go through. Can't stand it. And we're gonna get paid to say we put you through it. We're gonna get paid to say it. Whatever this is, I can't make it up. You like, no, I know all the celebrity secrets. So that's why we're gonna start watching this. You like, yeah. That's your confirmation. Like, he's not tripping. All you gotta do is shut up until it goes away. Yeah. Chris Brown, that's not. Why are you guys lying about this baby? It is mine. Does Chris think it's his baby? Spirit, show me. Are you a part of this too, Chris? You're making money doing the fake baby. Does Chris think that's his baby? Now I'm being nosy, Chris. You're like, don't ask. Spirit, show me, Chris. That's so sad. That's not your baby because you don't know her. I said, how do you not know this woman? It's not funny either. But if you're getting paid, that's a good reason. Lie about the baby so I can get some money. But why would a dad do that? You would have to pay more than earn. You're like, true. Does he think this is baby? Is he playing with the world? Is this a sick joke? You're like, yeah. Oh my gosh. It's a ghost. I know it's not real. You know that? Yeah. This is delusional. Chris, I can't fuck with you in the future. You're like, no, Your industry made. It's a lot of you guys. You're gonna see me when I make it, Chris. You're like, all these people who say, no, I follow you, High Priestess. No, High Priestess. No, we love you, High Priestess. High Priestess. Spirit said, no. You are going to fuck up my credibility. You're like, because you guys are part of this shit. I can't deal with that. No liars around me. You're like, I need real bitch, real niggas. I need people like Cal Williams in my life. People who real. They make it from being real ass motherfuckers. You like, I need bitch niggas who made it because they a real bitch, real nigga. Fuck. Somebody here ain't afraid to be honest about that shit. They ain't doing shit for money. I can't be having people that are sold in my future, in my dreams. Stay away. You're like, no, I get it. So this is what Spirit's showing me is that these niggas is sold. Oh my, play track 8. We're done. I can't even watch it. No, that just made me sick. It's like the fact that you're a part of it, bro. You're like, yeah, like the fact that you know this bitch is not real or this is not real or something's not. The fact that you're doing the illusion work, bro. You're like, yeah, it's disgust. It's disgust. And it just made me feel like people are sold out. That is sold. It's sold. It's sold. It's sold. I've been up for 2 days, trying to see where we went wrong. Hit you on a new page, hoping you ain't really gone. Old music I still play, just to hear our favorite songs. But I don't need no more replays, 'cause this is not no merry-go-round. No rounds, no rounds. I thought I was lost, but I found the value I cost. I'm sold out, sold out. Worth more than you thought. It shows now, shows now. Too good to be part. I'm just tapped on a new scene. Had to meet some new people. You hit up my old friends, asking them what I've been on. They told you where I've been. Now it hurts to see me go, 'cause I ain't reading no text. No, 'cause this is not no merry-go-round. No round. I thought I was lost, but I found the value I cost. I'm sold out, sold out. Worth more than you thought. It shows now, shows now. Too good to be part. I'm sold out. I can't take it serious. Thank you so much, Hollaback Girl. That shit, oh my gosh, it is so disappointing, really. You're like, yeah. The disappointment is knowing that they're sold out. It's like, why do you guys have to be sold? I just wish they were just who they are. They do it for money. You're like, yeah, I can't stand that. It's like, oh my gosh. Michael said, they do anything for money. They will lie to you, hide you. They even sell their soul to the devil. I said, yes, they will, babe. I love Michael. And me, I was typing you to sing because you have an amazing voice. I didn't know you already sing. Yes. Oh, yeah. I made an album. Last year, I dropped it. And it's called Soul Vibez. It's all over streaming platforms. You can check it out if you like on your own. And it's one that is about me connecting with different celebrity souls who are artists that a lot of them have passed away, but they would speak to me. They would sing to me. They would rap to me. They would give me music. And I had realized that they wanted to be heard, so I allowed them to be. And so that was the start of it, because it was a time where I was just in my room a lot of times, in my silence, just taking in spiritual guidance and messages from the great beyond. But yeah, that was what it was. So it's exciting. I'm really excited to start my second album, like just recording it. I can't wait to start recording it and preparing that, because that's all about me having to sit in my thoughts and not drink and like find other ways to enjoy myself and entertain myself. I have to find so many ways to just keep my mind off alcohol in the past. But that's going to be fun. So I am excited. I am, just to keep doing music. I'm very excited about that. So I'm going to keep doing it. Keep writing. But yeah, that break my heart. He's like, I'm going to do it. Chris going to do it for money. I'm going to do it for money. Like, Chris, that is not the solution. Fuck. It is none of my business. I just don't want, Spirit, don't send me no more dreams of Chris. You're like, no, because in the dream, that's what I'm saying. I didn't tell you guys everything that happened. You're like, no, this nigga, that's what I'm saying. He gotta be careful. Stay away from me, bro. My future. That's why Spirit probably showed me it like that, though, too. Because in the dream, the last dream I had with this nigga, Chris Brown, he was coming to get me from school, but he wasn't like driving. I was driving. You're like, yeah, I was driving. And I'm just tell you how his life was. Like, even though he was a celebrity, you're like, yeah, like we knew him by face. He didn't have no money for real. You're like, nope. And he needed a place to stay. So we went to my cousin's house in the dream, because I was staying over there, and he said that he had nowhere to stay, and he went broke, you guys, as a celebrity. You're like, yes. And I ended up with him in the dream. It showed it like that. Like, we were struggling. I had to help him with a place to stay, and then I had to transport us, because like I said, I was the one driving. He didn't have a car. I don't know how his life just flipped. I got the worst version of Chris in the dream, and I'm like, now, and then at the end of the dream, I find out I'm pregnant. That was bullshit. You're like, yeah, that was bullshit, because I'm like, we're too fucking broke, nigga, and all type of shit for me to get pregnant. You're like, yeah, like, I don't care how famous you are. You were broke. It was like fame with no money. But I don't know where his money was going. Spirit say, we just want you to know. We just want you to know. You're like, yeah, like, not for love. He's a good family friend. Like, he's a good person to call family. But like, when it comes down to love in serious relationships, Spirit said, no. That's what your life gonna amount to if you fuck with him. He gonna lose money. Spirit showed me. I didn't want to believe it though. But Spirit showed me him at his worst. And I don't want to be with none of these celebrity niggas at their fucking worst. I will not take you if you're any less than your best. Like, what do I look like? I'm over here doing everything in my power to be the best version of myself, and then I get the worst version of a nigga. You got me fucked up. You like, yeah. I'm not finna get the worst version of you. All because you failed to get your shit together, you know, or like take care of things in an honest way to where people robbed you or you ended up robbing your fucking self. Like, whatever it is, I don't give a fuck. But that makes sense to me now why I saw it like that. We were struggling. And I was just in high school. I didn't have shit for real, but I was independent, working and shit. But that's what he was looking for. He needed a place to stay. And I'm like, fuck. All right. And I figured it out. I found a solution. But yeah. And I don't think I've dreamed of any other celebrity men going through shit like that to where like it was my confirmation. If I fuck with them, it's gonna be a bad time in their life. I don't want to fuck with nobody else in my life to where it's a bad time in theirs. That's not my karma, my nigga. That is not my destiny. I'm like, I dare a nigga to wait till they're broke to hit me up. I dare a nigga to wait till you love me though. I don't need money because you love me, nigga. You need money. That's A. You definitely do. You don't know how I was raised. You don't understand. You don't get it. You don't get it. I chose if I want to work or not. I chose. You're like, yeah, I chose. I didn't have to. It was a choice. I choose. I never see the niggas in my life have a choice. All you niggas have to work. All have to provide. Huh. I'm like, yeah. All these niggas. Women had choice where I grew up. You ain't have to. I feel like it's only because I grew up with a father though who is religious, like Christian, and when you're Christian, you have those laws, you know, like those Bible laws when it comes down to like your wives, how you take care of your wife. I feel like he was only like that. He told his wives they don't gotta work because he religious. Like it's a belief system. I feel like you would have to have a belief system like that in order for that shit to fly. But a lot of these niggas, they don't got nothing to believe in. You like, no, I swear to God, these niggas, they don't got nothing to believe in. Man, I swear to God, they don't got nothing to follow. They don't know. They like, man, I'm trying to figure it out. But my dad did have something to believe in. He had something to believe in when it came down to love. So it was like he followed certain standards like that the Bible said. That was serious for him. You gotta make sure you that type of man for her. You know what I'm saying? She don't even gotta be her best self. If she cheat on you, if it's like, what do they call it? Adultery, leave. But if it's not adultery going on, you know, you don't change because how she act. You stay strong. You stay the same man you is. You don't let a woman weaken you, change you, or none of that shit. You change because your life experiences. You don't ever let a woman sway you, move you. Not in that way. Let her love you for who you are, and if she don't, you shouldn't be with her. But these niggas nowadays got it fucked up. That's why I'm single. You like, yeah, I'm too old school. I got old school training. I know it's old school. It's old school as hell. I was just arguing with my brother about this shit yesterday. Like me and my brother got into an argument about it. It was a funny argument. Like we could laugh, but it still was an argument. Like we going against each other with the conversation. Cause I'm telling this nigga like, bro, is he like I told you guys, he telling me to shake my ass online and shit. I'm like, bro, I'm not on that. Like, bro, you stupid, right? Like, I'm telling he's stupid. I'm not even on that type of time. I'm not on that type of time at all. So it's going in one ear and out the other, but it's funny as fuck to me, right? You like, yeah. So I kept the memory. And so I'm telling him, like, bro, to tell you the truth, my nigga, like, I already know how I'm about to try to finesse my life to where it's like I get what I want based off how I was raised. I said, my nigga, you're a boy, you're a man. You know, I said, I'm not a man. I said, bro, I'm a girl, I'm a woman. And I said, I had been trained on how men are supposed to treat women. I said, so you can't tell me nothing. I told him, I was like, I'm not the type to be raised on how to shake my ass to make money. You feel me? Like, that's just not how I was brought up, right? You're like, yeah, I'm not the type to be raised on that. But at the end of the day, I said, I shouldn't have to do all that, bro. I was like, nigga, I should just, I'm gonna be honest. I told him, I was like, I should just be, this is what I said. I told him, I was like, nigga, I'm gonna tell you the truth. I said I should just be getting still put up and taken care of. That's what I told him. I was like, I should still be getting put up and taken care of, nigga, by dad, nigga. I said, nigga, if your daughter was in my shoes, nigga, what would you do? He said, yeah, I would take care of her. I would have her living with me, like, whoop, if she was your age and whoop. But he said, me and dad are two different people, right? I said, but bro, it don't matter. I said, you telling me some shit like I got a different dad than you, my nigga. And I said, don't tell me that, my nigga, that you didn't see how he raised me. You know what I'm saying? And he was like, no, I see. I'm like, a lot of us got special treatment, special privileges with things when we got older. We got a lot of things at an older age, and it showed me how supportive he can be. And I was telling my brother, like, nigga, if he taught me that a woman don't have to work, nigga, what makes you think I'm gonna ever feel like I have to? I'm gonna feel like I'm supposed to be in dad's house today until I get married out the house. And I said, just like you, bro, your wife, you got her from her mom and dad's house. You know, like, let's be real. Where'd you pick your wife up from? Okay, her mom and dad's. Okay, where did my other brother? I said, where did I pick his wife up from? He said, yeah, her mom's. Okay, nigga. I said, all you guys picked your wives up from their parents. All of you. You did not get that bitch staying in her own place and you married her out her mama's house. Fuck is you talking about? And he was trying to say it fucked his head up, right? Because I'm like, I know I got a good argument. Like, he tried to say, okay, but it wasn't what I thought it was gonna be. She wasn't what I'm like, but nah, like, fuck all that. I said, that attracted you to, nigga, marry her. Nigga, she was taken care of. You pulled her out of a situation where she was getting taken care of. And I said, that made you want to take care of her. I said, you didn't pull none of these other bitches out. And I said, all those other bitches that were independent and shit, had their own house, had their own cars, she didn't have nothing but her personality, her right, her body, nigga, and her beauty. I'm gonna say the truth. Not no money, not no job, you're like, no, not when my brother married her. He married her and he took care of her. She can't tell me shit. When I say that, my brother be like, he tries to say, like, what happened after, nigga, you got married and you started living together. Don't bring up the what happened after you got married and started living together. Let's talk about before that. Like, when you married her, where was she living at again? Okay, she wasn't staying alone. It didn't take her having to stay in her own house for her to get me. No, absolutely not. She was staying with her mamas and them. All of you guys. That's how you got all your wife. I can't name one wife you got that was staying alone when you got her. Like, okay, no, that makes sense, right? So I had to say it like that. Like, I'm no different than that bitch, nigga. I should be getting moved out just like that bitch from daddy house, right? Like, and so he was like, yeah, but he said, I'm gonna tell you the truth. I don't think dad want to help you. And that's where it got to the nitty gritty. You know, I said, okay. He said, I'm gonna just tell you. He said, he didn't say that. He said, dad never said that. But I'm gonna just tell you, that's how I feel. I feel like dad don't want to help you. Or he would have. And that broke my heart, right? And so I said, all right, I stopped talking to him. But I took it in like, yeah, because he said, like, it's not just you. He don't help none of us. You're not the only one dad don't help. He don't help none of his kids that he, you know? So he's like, I feel like legally, Tiori, you're grown. You're over the age of 18. By law, you were legally in a situation where you have to take care of yourself. Dad doesn't have to help you. Mom don't got to help you. Brothers don't got to help you. Nobody got to help you. You know what I'm saying? And you got to think like that every day. And I'm like, nigga, no, I'm never going to think like that. That's what I need. You know, you're like, why would I ever think like that? You're like, absolutely not. I'm not that person to ever be in. Spirit would never give me that type of situation where I feel like I have to ever feel like that. They're gonna always make sure. I said, you're gonna always make sure I'm in a situation where I'm taking care of. Spirit said always. Because I said, Spirit, I want to choose that as no destiny in heaven. If I have an opportunity to say I'm coming through this pussy or this dick or this family, I'm never going to choose that for myself. My manifestations will never be people being around people who don't support me. So you are going to support. I'm not going to think you're not going to support me because I manifested you to support me. No, yes, I did. Yes, I did. So I told him, you're not ever going to see me think like that, brother. He said, why? I said, because that's not how I was raised. I'm not going to ever change that about myself. I'm not going to re-raise myself. You can't raise a man, you can't raise a woman. I said, I'm grown. He raised me, and this is what he produced. So this is what you do with. You take it, you leave it. I don't care. That's what I told him. I said, this is not going to change. We're not going to act like it's time to reproduce yourself, and no. Change yourself from what you were raised to be. No, I've done enough of change and of alterations to myself. And so that's why I said, no, brother, I'm not listening to that. He was like, you don't think that's a fair argument? No, brother, it's not. Because that's not my life. It'll never be. I'm never gonna get told that. You go on the street. Somebody gonna fucking help this bitch. You understand? I didn't ask to fucking be here. You understand me, brother? And so I said, no. I was raised with that type of father. I don't care. I said, if it really was that bad and my brother couldn't help me, the one that I stayed with, I know my dad would have. Even though it would have been his pride, like, we don't want to. You're like, it would have been some prideful shit. Like, I really don't want to. I really fucking don't. I feel it because we were beefing at the time when I moved in. You're like, yeah, I know you would have pride. Like, I don't want to fucking help you. But because how bad, if I was on the street, you're like, yeah, my dad's coming through. And that's what I was raised with. We're not finna play. You're like, yeah, and I'm not finna change that. I'm not finna ever have too much pride to call on this man. You're like, right. I trust him with that. He always answers when I call. His phone number hasn't changed in years. All my life, he's had the same phone number. You're like, yeah. Yeah. I never know it to change. He's always been available. When I go to jail, you're like, yeah, I can call him. He get me out. So I show gratitude for him for that. But I told my brother, like, that's why I'm like this is because I know the dad who raised me. And you know the dad who raised me and raised you. So don't act like, brother, I need to recreate this idea of who my dad is because I know who my fucking dad is. You're like, in that energy, like, I know what he'll do for me. You're like, yeah, don't try me feel like I got to do shit that wouldn't approve of. He wouldn't approve me shaking my ass online to make money. He would just tell me, you could have just asked me. You didn't He would have told me, oh, clip that, Spirit. You could have just asked me to, or you did not have to do that. No, you don't. And it be my pride. I hate asking for help. You like, I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. I'll wait till my birthday and get some free money. Like, I'm not, like, I get so scared to ask because I feel like, that's what I'm saying. I feel like, I'm not supposed to be always asking for things. I feel like it should be just given to me. So it's like hard for me to ask for it. You're like, yeah, when you feel like you deserve it, it's like, fuck, I don't want to ask because I feel like it's already supposed to be. Why are you making it hard on me? Like, stop making me ask me, I just deserve it. You're like, yeah. If they want to make it hard, so my pride gets in the way. I'm like, well, I'm going to wait to ask, or I'm going to ask when it's really bad. You're like, yeah. It's like, now what? Like, I went this long without asking. It's like, bro, you could have fucking just asked. It's okay. We're here to help you. I don't know. I'm like, yeah, I'll figure it out. So that's the main thing. I be having a hard time when it comes down to asking for help, and just like I said, I'm not finna recreate another idea of what I'm I'm supposed to be. Like, I'm going to take what Spirit gave me. If that's the man you gave me to raise me, I'm going to take his teachings. You're like, I'm going to take his lessons, take his da-da-da. I'm not finna change shit. Why would I have to? I like what I had. I like that. I like the way he do it. You like, yeah. And so I feel like, and I like the way my brothers did it. Like, I was trying to tell my brother in a way to where I was trying to make him realize, you did, nigga, the right thing, my nigga. You got her out her mom's house, my nigga. You didn't give a fuck if she had all that shit, my nigga. You were willing to take care of the bitch because you really loved her. You wanted to marry her, whatever. Like, I was trying to make him realize it was a good thing. Like, brother, I would want someone like that. Do you not get it? And my brother's like, that's not a good thing. It's not good. That I should have never fucking did that. I should have went with the bitch who had her own shit. I'm like, brother, you're not listening. Yeah, this like, you don't understand that he doesn't. So he takes me to the after. You're like, let's stick to when you did it, right? He doesn't want to talk about that. So we can't talk, right? Like, yeah, because it's like, you can't even accept what you've already done, my nigga. Like, you were already that guy, nigga. Don't try to change up now. Be like, no, nigga, that guy's not real, nigga. That guy was real, nigga. He existed. He did that, nigga. And I look up to that guy, nigga. I want a guy like brother, nigga. And so it's funny to me because it's like trying to tell these niggas that 20 years, 10 years, 15 years after they're married, no, Tiori, you know, it's different now. I wouldn't have done that today. At that, it's like, stop. Don't make it sound like I don't deserve what that bitch got that you married. I deserve everything that the same bitch you married got. You like, I deserve that. Why don't I deserve it? So they laugh, right? You can't argue with me when I say it like that, bro. I deserve it too. Hold on, I'll be right back. All right, so I'm back. I'm back, holla back, girl. All right, you guys. I thought that was interesting to think about. And yeah, he couldn't rebuttal the argument. So we stopped talking about it. Because I was right. It's like, I'm right. And Spirit told me, like, keep that mindset. Like, keep that mentality. Keep that mentality. Don't change. Don't try to, like, train the way you think about shit like that. If you feel like you liked what you got out of a situation from a parent. And I did. I liked how I was raised by a man. In a sense to where I felt I was taken care of. And it made me a good girl. Like, being taken care of, I know it turned me into a good girl. I don't need a lot. I don't ask for a lot. But it turned me into a good girl when I feel like my needs are taken care of, or my needs are met. It made me kind of want to stay home more, It's like I don't want to really get out. And unless it's like something interesting to do or something that I have to do. But no, it's like naturally I'll find fun things to do at home. I'm like, that's the only reason why I'm like that. I know. It's just an old soul. Oh. Oh my goodness. I don't know why it's hard for me to fall asleep. Oh, Spirit did tell me a couple of things. What did they tell me? Michael Jackson came through. His energy, it came through heavy. Hold on. Something got to do with Michael. And then after I saw his energy come through, I saw the guy. I don't know which one it is. I'm going to figure out and get clarity. It's one of these guys from either the movie. Hold on. It's either from the movie Good Burger, or they're from the Cosby Show. They look alike. So Spirit laugh. They do spirit. These men look similar. They look similar. All right. Both big with a similar smile. Okay. It's either Kenan Thompson or Malcolm Jamal Warner. You're like, yeah, it can't be both of you. It's only one of you. I couldn't tell which one. Spirit, that's my confirmation. Y'all look alike. You said just a little bit. He's stupid, Michael. Just a little bit. He's stupid. So yeah, it's either Kenan Thompson or Malcolm Warner. One of these men. They're significant. Malcolm Warner died? You're like, yeah. He just died last year? July 20th, 2025. How old was he? 54? That is young. Oh my gosh. How did he die? Michael Jamal Warner, best known as Theo Huxtable, he died from an accidental drowning in Costa Rica. He was caught in a strong rip current at Playa Cockles while swimming. Despite rescue attempts by bystanders and medics, he was pronounced dead at this. He died swimming? A place unprotected by lifeguards. Weird, right? Bless you too. I will. I'm gonna ask. I'm gonna check the cards. Because I'm like looking at this story. I didn't even know one of them passed away. I'm gonna show you. It's this one. Yeah, something's not right. It reminds me of the story of what happened to the girl from not Degrassi. The other one where they sing Glee. Yeah, something Rivera. Naya. It reminds me of what happened to Naya Rivera from Glee. How They said she had an accidental drowning. I kind of want to go deeper on this. Was it him, Michael? Okay, what's his sun sign? Because it might be this guy. I didn't know he died. Hold on. But whoever the man was, they came through with Michael. He's a Leo. Was it the Taurus? Keenan's a Taurus. May 10th. Happy belated, right? Or happy upcoming. It's early birthday. It's about to come up. He about to be 48. These niggas is old, my nigga. You like, yeah? Like, yeah. They up there. I did not realize how old you guys were when you were doing the show. I was a kid. Little ass girl, my nigga. These guys are like damn near 20 years older than me. That's crazy. That's crazy to me. All right. Are you talking about the Taurus? Are you talking about which one? The Leo. Which one? We're talking about the Leo. So it is the one that Jamal that passed away. They came to see me. It was Michael Jackson and Malcolm Jamal. You're like, no way. Yeah. They're souls. It was you, Leo. Hi, Leo. I know. Hi, Leo. Okay. They want me to talk to their soul. Hi. Kudasaji. Don't talk to them. Shut up, Saji. Kuda Pisces. Okay. Somebody's a hater. All right. So wait. Let's start with Michael. Michael, what was significant about you coming? Is everything okay? Is there anything you need me to know? Any information? Is everything going okay, Michael? That's my Michael. Yeah, that's my guy. Michael's soul is he's mad. He feels some type of way towards the nephew or something who was in the Michael Jackson movie. Jafar Jackson. No, Michael don't like him like that. Cause the Taurus, Virgo. Okay, wait. I'll tell you more about it. Stupid Michael. I don't fuck with Jafar for real, nigga. He don't like Jafar like that. He got his reasons. He got his reasons. What was significant about that though? Something had to do with Michael's family or his wealth? What about it, babe? They're watching. They're watching me? And no, yeah. Someone in my family's watching you. Your family's watching me? Could the Libra? They're gonna see it. Leo. Capricorn. Michael want me to know his family could see me. They're gonna see something I'm saying. You like, yeah, it's his family. They know I ain't bullshit. What you need to know is everything I said was true. Okay? You should have been paying closer attention. Michael was going through a lot at that time. He needed you to pay closer attention. Joseph wasn't all that we thought he was. Something had to do with the original father, the biological father, connect to the Aries uncle. And no, the Aries, okay? It's the uncle, connect to Michael's childhood when they were little boys, okay? He wants me to know he was robbed. So the family, we're not confused. No, okay? He needs me to know the secrets. Why are we hiding the secrets? Why you guys call it Joseph, Janet. Okay, you right. You right. We got to tell them why we really was calling this motherfucker Joseph. Michael doesn't like that you guys let Jafar play his role. You're like, yeah. Michael feels some type of way. You're like, tell us, why would he not like that? You know Michael. Michael feels like, okay, because I said Michael, was Jafar always great at at like music, singing? Was he always great? You know, as long as you can remember, was his energy always great at doing this thing, like the dancing? Michael said, yeah, it wasn't like he wasn't talented, right? Michael acknowledged the fact that he knew Jafar had talent at a young age. We all saw it. That wasn't a secret, okay? And no, that wasn't a surprise. But if I wanted to put Jafar out there as, hey, pop star, R&B star, rap star, I would have done that when I was alive, right, Jafar? No. So Michael feels like there's a reason, it's deeper than that. Okay. The family knows you guys already have enough. I would have wanted it to be a stranger playing me. Or you could have chose the nigga who we all remember being Michael Jackson's son. Michael Jackson's son. The one that went to the funeral, the one y'all all sat with at the front. Don't play. Not the white kids that he bought. No. Okay, you want to play with me. I thought we were talking about the white kids he paid for. No, we're talking about his firstborn, the real one that was at the funeral, Baristo or Batisto, Michael Jackson's son, Batista. Remember? No? Yes, you do. Bugatti, okay? It's this one. He wanted it to be somebody. If you're going to choose anybody to play me, choose my son. Bugatti, okay? Choose Bugatti. Choose my son. Okay? He doesn't have. That's one thing he doesn't. You know that family. You know that family. He doesn't have. He thought about that. That break his heart. You're like, yeah. He said, I wanted to either be Bugatti, okay? You're like, yeah, he looked like me. He got the booty chin like me. You stupid. He got the face like me. The decibels like me. He know Bugatti. That's his son. You like, yeah. He trained him. Look at this. You should have chosen when I work. That's how you know it's a favoring thing as well. He feels like I favor my son. That's Bugatti. That's my boy. I favor him. He's my favorite. Don't you see us? No. Yes, you do. So the hell that you should have chose my favorite. This is my son. All right. And I said, wow, Michael, that's why you feel some type of way. He said, because he don't have a lot. You guys would choose somebody who's wealthy. Not to mention, he's like, okay, this nigga got all the money in the world. That's the first thing. He don't like that. He's like, stop being greedy. You could have held back on doing this role. Y'all could have sent the invitation to Bugatti. He said, the second thing I don't like, okay, is that the boy is bad. His nephew, he said he's always fighting. I said, not the nephew. He said he's a fighter to you. Right? He didn't mean to know that boy, he hurt people. He is not a good kid. The Capricorn, Libra, Aries, Leo, Saggy. I said, well, Miles could tell me all about that. Miles, I'm sure, seen this nigga cut the fuck up because Miles been around him inside of the scenes. I've seen something. I've seen things. The Libra. I remember. Scorpio. Michael said, y'all know this boy to be a bad boy. He always breaking the rules or always fighting or always getting in trouble. So Michael don't like that about him either. You're like, no, you're making him look bad. He feel like that's not a good name on the Jackson's family. And then he also feels like that kid made too much money as a fucking Jackson 5 signed kid, nigga. You were signed to daddy's will, nigga. He feel like my son didn't have it. Bugatti. You're like, no, he always had to make it his own way. He always had to do it on his own. You guys rejected Bugatti. And so to Michael, this is who he wanted it to be. The actor, you're like, he wished it was the Bugatti boy. But because he couldn't get Bugatti, he said, okay, well, you guys could at least choose a stranger. If Bugatti didn't know about it, okay. Why couldn't you choose a stranger? Why do you have to choose my family to keep the money going? He don't like that. He feel like a stranger would have did better with it or somebody who don't have as much as we do. You guys just literally kept the money funneling back in the Jackson pockets. And it was like, that's so greedy to Michael. If you know Michael, he don't like that. He like that greedy to me. That's so selfish. Somebody else could have used that money. I know. Yeah. So he feels like it's a no. You're going to feel his energy, family. They're watching you, Tiori. Which one, Michael? Can you tell me the ones? No. And why are you guys not giving Bugatti nothing? I'm going to speak up for the Bugatti. Okay? Bugatti never got nothing. Okay? It was too late. Michael died too soon. Somebody has to be able to give him a deposition or something. Help Bugatti. He is Michael's son. This your confirmation. All these pictures with Michael and shit. All this, it's like, you're like, no, there was something there. There was something there. Quit playing with me. That's why he was front row. Quit playing with me. You didn't see nigga Macaulay Culkin, Home Alone front row nigga at the funeral. Home Alone wasn't front row. Home Alone wasn't there. Macaulay Culkin wasn't front. He wasn't there. He didn't show up front row. Okay. Whatever you say. So the family needs to know that this is wrong. You're like, yeah. It's not fair to Michael. Oh my gosh. Anything else, Michael? Who's the ones that's watching me? What's their energy? They don't want to hear this shit, Michael. I don't know why they're watching me. You wouldn't want to hear this shit. This shit will probably piss you off. Which ones? Is it your cousins, your children's, your your nieces, your nephew, your brother, your sisters? Somebody laughing. Which family members, Michael? They found me. It's my siblings. It's your sister, brother, somebody here. Okay, wait. It's his sibling. They found me. You're like, yeah. Oh my gosh. That's your confirmation. I'm not crazy. Michael Jackson's siblings. You're like, yeah, he speaks to me. I love him. Okay. Sometimes, he send me messages in dreams. He do nasty stuff with me. You're like, yeah, he's my boyfriend. He's the only boyfriend in spirit. You're like, I'm serious too. It's not fake. It's real. So he tells me information. You're like, that's why it's like that. Because he's my boyfriend. We're in a commitment. You're like, yeah. Yeah. He also helps me write my music. We do music together. It's serious. One time I actually felt him, you're like, yeah, while I was laying down, his spirit, I could feel it. And I got in my body, I got confirmation. I said, stop, Michael. He wouldn't stop. You're like, he's not gay. He really nasty. You're like, okay, so which one, Michael? Is it your sister, your brother, your dad? Okay. They need to know I see them too. All right. Which one found me? Is your sister? Is your brother? Which one? Is one of your brothers? Oh my gosh. Okay, wait. We could probably find which one. You're like, Michael Jackson's brothers. Oh. I've dreamed of one of them too in the past. It was like in 2024 or 2025. I think I dreamed of Tito after he passed away. Because Tito passed away, right? Yep. It was after Tito passed away. I dreamed of him in 2025 after he passed away. I said, how am I dreaming of Tito? Spirit said, I didn't even know he died. Spirit said, yeah, he was the one you would have liked. Him and Michael, you would have, if you were their age group, you would have had a crush on Tito. You would have had a crush on Michael, and you did in a past life. I said, that's why I dreamed of Tito. But it's because his soul is connected to me because he was my type. You're like, yeah, Tito fine. He fine. Him and Michael. Okay, wait. So it can't be Tito because Tito passed away. I know that. So it's either the Saggy, the Pisces, the Taurus. There's still the Pisces. The Pisces got two different names: Brandon David Jackson and Marlon Jackson. You're like, yeah. Oh, I didn't know that. Michael's so fine. Oh my gosh, Michael. Yeah, the Pisces birthday is a few days before my birthday. Mine's is March 15th. His is March 12th. And then the Pisces is alive, right? No, the Pisces died. It's not me. It can't be you, Marlon. You passed away. Rest your soul. Wait. Are these two different people? Yeah, he did not die. Why are they saying this? Somebody needs to change this. Okay, wait. Marlon has a twin? He has a twin, Tiori. Oh, he died as a baby. Yeah, he had a twin. Oh, Michael, I didn't know. He died as a baby. Yeah, this is his twin. Marlon had a twin named Brandon or something, David. That is so sweet. Aw, I love twins. Okay, so that's why I had a twin TOA. Okay, Marlon, you're not dead. It's your twin. So it's either the Pisces, like we said, and then who's this one? A Scorpio? Yeah. That's Scorpio. Yeah, October, November. That's Scorpio. Okay, wait. Which one is it, Michael? What's their sun sign? What brother? So it's one of these ones. It's like, why would you put Marlon's picture for Brandon? Brandon, he was just a baby. Like literally 1 day old when he passed away. Which brother is it? What's their sun sign? It's the Pisces. It's Marlon. You like, yeah? Hi, Marlon. Okay, so he might see this because Michael said he watches me. Oh my gosh. Look at that. Yeah, his birthday was literally right before mine. I was going to say Marlon's son wasn't the one who played Michael. That was like Jermaine or somebody's son. I don't know. So it's him. You're like, yeah. Hi, Marlon. Marlon on confirmation. I'm connected to the ancestors. That's your confirmation. The spirit speaks. Michael said he sees you. Yeah, my brother's watching you. Yeah, it's Marlon. The Pisces. Yeah. How he find me? He cool with me, Michael. You like, yeah. Michael showed me the brother's energy, the Pisces. You're like, he's cool. He welcomes me. He welcomes what I do for work, like this work, the tarot. You're like, yeah, he's okay. You're okay with me. So we appreciate that. Now, he needs to know, though. It's a lot of secrets. Do you remember, Marlon? Do you remember what he's talking about? What Michael said about a fight with your biological father? It wasn't Joseph. That's why you guys call him Joseph, because you knew that wasn't your dad, because you all remembered that wasn't your dad. He said, no, that's not, my name is not dad, it's Joseph. You're like, I remember. And there was significance to that. Do you remember? I need you to know they killed Michael connected to Thriller. After Thriller, I need you to know. That wasn't normal. None of the shit when he turned white. You're like, no, not when he turned white. Not when he bought those damn kids. You like, no. You stupid, Marlon. Yeah, none of that shit was normal. None of that shit. Okay, Marlon, you in confirmation. That's some AI shit. That's the shit when you start a motherfucker over through AI surgeries or the cloning, and they was doing that for a long time, Marlon. I need you to know how serious this work is, especially the more famous you are, the more wealthier you are. You're like, yeah, the more they get away with doing, the more, right? Insane, insidious activities they do to celebrities, and it's all hidden, but it's secret society information. You would have to be in to know, right? You're like, yeah. And these are things that they do when they don't want you to control your own destiny, your own life, because it's something that will make them feel like they can't manipulate it, and people in the industry just love to manipulate anybody who they work with, their future, their destiny, their life. People love to manipulate people so that they can get their way from people and get what they want out of people. You see it all the time. So it's just a tactic, but it is a long-term tactic. It's life-threatening because you have to, like I said, kill someone just in order to bring, right? You're like, yeah, that energy back as either an AI, which is artificial intelligence being that is made strictly through elemental elemental substances, you know, things that you would see in the periodic table, but it's still also programmed with information, downloads of someone's history, recorded memories, evidence, and also gifts, talent, right? You're like, yeah, talent is a big thing. Maintaining that level of greatness, level of excellence, so that you don't get confused that this isn't Michael. You know what I'm saying? But the color change did do it for us. That's all we needed to know, was like, he doesn't remember going white. I don't remember that. I don't know what that is. I didn't do that to myself. In Spirit showed me he didn't have to. Joseph did it. Joseph did it in his sleep, Michael's sleep. You're like, no way, at the house. It was at a house, Marlon, that Michael was sleeping at. You're like, no way. It was at a home that Joseph was welcomed in, and Michael was sleeping there. He had a place to lay his head. It was at a house, okay, that Joseph was welcomed. That's all I need to know. As if Joseph was welcome, he said he had a key. Like, you know, he was able to be inside of this home. So let's be know he was probably staying with the family one night. I don't know. But that's how he changed. And he don't want me to forget it. He also wants me to know that you can see a lot of things about him, right? You're like, weren't right. Okay. And a lot of it had to do with, like we said, things like paying for children. It's like, Michael, you could have had your own children. Something wasn't right there. That wasn't original Michael, right? The one that had Bugatti, right, Marlon? You're like, I understand. That wasn't the Michael that had Bugatti. They're not the same Michael. That's not the one from Billie Jean. That's how he made Billie Jean from Bugatti. You like, that's why he wrote Billie Jean? You silly, Marlon. Billie Jean came out connected to Bugatti. Not my lover, who thought I was the one. The chance, he's not my son. He was his son. Marlon, you like understood Bugatti. You like understand. I remember that where he came from. You like, I remember. So he gonna watch this and laugh. All right, we're done. That's where he came from. Was Billie Jean? You're like, yeah. Okay, done. He never had to pay for kids. His sperm was working. You're like, yeah. And so he told me, he said, yeah, my brother's watching. And I just want you to know, he not crazy. He welcomes the truth. And he remembers things when we were kids. Michael want me to know, my brother remembers. And I'm like, he's a Pisces. Pisces are so spiritual. You know, they're so intuitive. It's not even funny. That's a blessing that he a Pisces like me, because, like, you know, that energy of just being intuitive, naturally enlightened. You can't even help it. You're gifted at a young age, and you see things that people don't always see or want to believe. And, you know, it's just, it's beautiful when a Pisces get messages too. But yes, that's what Spirit want me to know. Yeah, he not crazy. You know, you're not crazy. Tell me more. Anything else, Michael, so that we can get to Malcolm? How did he find me? That's what you want to know. Yeah, how? How did he find me? It was somebody in the community. With the Aries? Virgo. Who? A little secret location, a little secret spot. Somebody in the community told him. Who? Like Capricorn? No, don't get scared. Because the Gemini. Don't get scared. Don't get scared. No, it wasn't me. It was a Capricorn, huh? Marlon, you right. It was a Capricorn. You stupid Marlon. It was a Cappy. I'm seeing you. Hey, Cappy. Hey, Cappy. Don't be on no funk shit, Cappy. Ace of Swords. Spirits on your ass. Do you understand, Capricorn? I think I get it. I think I get that I'm being watched. We're being watched. Michael's watching. I think I get it. I think we get it. All right. He wants the nephew to stop channeling his energy. He told me he's tired of the nephew using his energy to dance like him, walk like him, talk like he said, stop. Fuck. The movie's over. Like, you don't have to keep trying to channel me, kid. He's tired of this kid. You're like, Michael, The movie's over. Why does he keep pulling on my energy, trying to do the dances? Hey, Mike, let's do the dance, Unc. Hey, Unc, let's do the song, Unc. Hey, Unc, let's go shopping, buy some new clothes, Unc. He want to be like Mike so bad. Mike said, I'm tired of it. He's too attached to me. Mike said, he needs to let me go. The movie's over. I said, wait, you're saying after the fact, after you guys already finished, he's still playing like he's you? Michael said, he hasn't let it go. Every time you're done channeling a person for an autobiography, you have to cut off the connection. Like, you can't keep being me, bitch or nigga, after the movie's over. Somebody here still playing. You like, no way. Still want to play. Like you, Michael. Calling bitches, doing prank calls, all type of shit. Tricking niggas. You like, yeah, trying to do the concerts and shit. Nigga, shit. He's tired. You're done. He feels like that was enough. Stop trying to make money off me. This is how Michael writes. So I'm like, Michael, it's supposed to be your nephew. Michael said he's done. Now they're going to try to do a tour with this guy. Now he's going to get money for a tour, doing a tour off me. Somebody else could have used that money. Now he's going to all of a sudden be trying to channel me at the tour, using my energy to sing for the tour, using my energy to dance for the tour. I said, no way. He said, I'm tired. Let me rest. He feels like that he needs that guy to like do better. You know, Michael feels like I didn't teach him. I taught Bugatti and other kids that weren't chosen for the movie. And if you didn't get the knowledge when I was alive, whatever this may be, then you don't deserve it from me when I'm dead. In that way, you're like, yeah, that's how he feels. I'm not going to keep on draining my energy in a resting place just to make you feel like you can be like me. So he doesn't like the kid. You're like, no, you don't know what they like. They have their own connection. Michael feels like you don't know this guy, man. He's fucking draining. He's bad. Okay. I didn't want to believe it. I thought the guy did really good. I told Michael, I said, Michael, he did a really good job, though. You're like, yeah. I said, Michael, like, we can't say that he didn't do good. You can't deny this nigga's talent, my nigga. Like, he's cool, Michael. He sung really good. He does really good. Michael say, yeah, he's not bad. It's not about that. He didn't learn from me, though. Okay, little motherfucker. And then also, you already rich. You don't need money. I'm tired of you rich motherfuckers trying to eat off people. You don't need this. And I just said, wow. So he said, that's who told is a Capricorn, though. They told it was me, a Capricorn man. I told Marlon. Yeah, that's good. Michael said Marlon has memories. He says Marlon remembers things. He knows I'm not bullshit. He said, that was true. Everything's true. It's all true. It's true. Okay, wait, Michael. Somebody's scared connected to the situation, though. You're like, yes. See, this is when he was fine. It's like Michael's finest, these moments. You're like, yeah, when he looked like this, the red coat, Thriller. That's my baby. All right. He wants me to know somebody's like scared, though, of what's coming out. Family, don't talk about this. Okay. So something is embarrassing. It's kind of getting scary. No, because someone doesn't want to face consequences. Coming with the Gemini. Okay, Libra, Pisces. Somebody doesn't want to remember. Don't go back, Marlon. Hey, don't go back. They're afraid of the law getting involved. I mean, I feel like this is definitely something to think about. Somebody's been being a trafficker. Could be Joseph. Okay, there's definitely children trafficking going on. We remember. All right, somebody here know I ain't bullshit. Why y'all keep calling him Joseph? That disrespectful. You let know I hear you. That disrespectful. Daddy beat my ass if I call him James. What the hell? You can't be calling me that. Little girl, I don't give a fuck who you thought you were. Like, even if I said it today, he look at me crazy. If I said his first name in his face, you're like, you can't do that. No, we can. That's not my dad. I can call him Joseph. All right. So it's getting interesting, right? We're like, let's go there. Okay. Anything else, babe? You're like, yeah. Diana Ross isn't a pedophile. She's not a pedophile. Diana's not a pedophile. Okay. She's not a pedophile. Okay. So Diana's not a pedophile. Somebody here thought Diana was? I thought she was. You stupid. Good the Sagi. You stupid. Cappy. Okay. Scorpio. Pisces. Okay, wait. Diana's not a pedophile. She not a pedophile. They never did nothing nasty. They never did nothing like that. It was always just work. She always resisted. He always resisted. It was really professional. It was never nothing like that. He wants me to know she's not a pedophile. They never even had that type of connection on a serious note. It was always just work. If he's taking her out, it was for a work date. You're like, yeah, we're getting paid. It wasn't like that. He just wants me to know that it was always like work. You're like, yeah, with her. Somebody here thinks she's a pedophile. She's not a pedophile. You're like, no. She wasn't available. They never did nothing nasty or like cross the line. It was always, you're like, yeah, he knew, she knew. They knew better. Shut up, Michael. Somebody said she was a pedophile. Oh my. Somebody said you were a pedophile too. Like, can we keep going, Michael? So something here is ridiculous. Everybody's fucking pedophiles. All right. You's a pedophile. She the pedophile. I's a pedophile. We all pedophiles at this point, Michael. I can't believe nothing they say. Listen here, like we all pedophiles. That's the one thing they love to use on a bitch or a nigga. The pedophilia. I'm telling you, we all been accused. We've all. Fuck. Yeah. She not a pedophile. I get it. Okay, Michael. You don't gotta keep trying to defend this bitch. I'm like, at this point, nigga, they made us all go out looking bad. She was a pedophile. You were a pedophile. We all pedophiles. Fuck, Mike. We're all pedophiles. It's crazy. All right. Hold on. We're laughing. All right, Marlon, when you see this, this guy, Michael. Yeah, he showed me somebody's worried about this coming out. They feel like this is embarrassing. The truth is embarrassing, right? It's like, don't go deeper. I feel like you guys needed this new version of the Michael Jackson story to come out in order for me to get certain confirmations. Michael didn't like what the writer put in there. The conversation in the hospital never happened. He said that never happened. If you watch the movie, there's a conversation in the hospital of Michael saying something about his vitiligo and all type of shit. Michael said that didn't happen about the vitiligo and shit. We didn't talk about that. You're like, no, all this shit started coming out when he went white. Okay. You're like, yeah, that was the conversation when he went white. Before he turned white, it was about his nose job. All right. So I feel like those things are significant. He just wants his family to know that he knows. In Capricorn, no, Capricorn, shut up. Michael said he's watching you, Cappy. Anything you try to do, don't be messy. You better be genuine. You want to gossip to Marlon, you better make sure you're saying it with good intentions. Don't be just going to Marlon trying to gossip and be messy, okay? Because spirits on your ass, they don't like that. Don't be telling Marlon things to be messy. You tell Marlon something because you want to help. Okay? I know. Okay, you're done. Michael doesn't want you to be messy. Don't hurt her. Trying to be messy and shit. It's a Capricorn man. You like, yeah, whoever the fuck he is, he knows you. How does this Capricorn know me? Michael. From a family. The fuck? A family? Whose family? The Capricorn? My family. Nigga, who in your family, nigga? Okay. It could also be his job. Is this his family or like his job? Oh, is it like your job or something? Or like your blood? How do you know me, guy? Oh my gosh. Through my job. It's not his family. It's through his job. He told his family about me. So the Capricorn, what do you do for work? Who are you? Ace of Swords. Who the fuck are you? What does he do for work, Michael? For him to know me. He found me through his job? What's your job? The fuck? See, I'm on their ass, Michael. You have to be somebody here. What's your job? The Capricorns. You're an actor? With the Aries? Leo? Okay, wait. He's an actor, Michael? It looked like an actor. Like he make movies. He does. He's an actor, the Capricorn. Was he in the movie? All right. Whatever this is. He's a Cappy, right? You're like, yeah. He's a Cancer. Wait. Yeah. Because Leo. No. He's a Leo. He's a Leo. He's a... Is that a Pisces or Aquarius? February 20th? I think that's Aquarius, right? It's a Pisces. Miles is a Pisces? Yeah, I didn't know that. Saggy. I'm fucking nosy as shit. Gemini. Pisces. Taurus. Virgo. Who are you, Capricorn? Don't ask. Shut up. All right, Cappy. All right, everybody else is like, fuck. Your birthdays don't show up. Fuck. Fuck me. Okay, wait. So what we find out is there's this, I don't know who the Capricorn is. Somebody fucking does. I know. He's an actor though. He like makes movies and he makes something. I don't know if he's the director, the one filming. You're like, I don't know if he's the actor. I feel like he just makes movies. What you find out though, they're gonna help figure something out here. You're like, yeah, I don't know what they're gonna do, and I don't care. They're gonna confess the truth or get the truth out. Don't tell on me. No, because y'all still trafficking the people today, the children. Michael don't like this. You need to be honest about these things. Oh my gosh. Okay, now we go to Malcolm. And we're going to ask him some questions. All right, Michael, you're like, yeah. And we're going to also see what he needs me to know. And then we're going to get ready to go, you guys. Thank you so much for your time with me. And always much love to you. Holla back, girl. All right. When it comes down to Malcolm, what do you need me to know? What do you need me to know, Malcolm? He wants me to talk about a job. His job when he was alive. Isn't that interesting? He told me to look up his job. He was working for Fox series Alert, Missing Persons Unit, appearing on 911, and filming a guest role for Murder in a Small Town. He was also known for his reoccurring role on The Resident, his Grammy-winning poetry, and his podcast, Not All Hood. Okay. He was working for Fox. Okay. What about your job? Excuse me. What about it? He feels like they were jealous of him. They were a problem in his life before he died. They were competing with him, his job. Like they were causing problems. What were they doing? What type of problems were they causing? Oh, with children? Something had to do with a child? Girl, I'm finding out all this tea. I'm like, what in the hell? Holla back, girl. I'm not knowing about none of this shit. Hold on. Okay. He has children? No. But it had to do with children. Something did have to do with children. It's almost like that's what they were competing with, though, is children. So they could have been trying to stop him from having children, and that's what they were able to do. They tried to stop him from producing, and that's what they were able to manage. It looks like a competition. This is the only thing I've seen when, like, I've gotten the dreams connected to, I know when I dream of DDG's family, certain people, it looked like this, like a competition over people having children or wanting to have children. Like, I'm going to try to stop that from happening. So it looked like they did. He was trying to have children. He wanted kids. Because the Taurus, Scorpio. Was he married when he died? Yeah. to Tanisha Warner. Oh, they had a daughter. Okay. So he did have a, okay. So it had to do with children. Whatever the problem was, he feels like his job was competing with him, connected to children, wanting children, having children. It was children. He's like, that's what the fight was. It was about children. Was it about you not having children no more? Like, we want to stop you from procreating? Or was it about, the child you already have? We just want to keep you out of your child's life? Or what was it about? We don't want you to make more children. He wanted to make more kids. Okay. I wanted more. Okay. You only had one. Okay. Understood. I wanted more kids. They didn't want you to have more children. Okay. Your job. Why would they not want you to procreate? That was significant. So they killed him. He feels like something here is deeper. He wants me to know his job was competing with him over children. They didn't want him to make babies. You're like, yeah, that is very significant. And you could tell his wife ain't nobody like in the industry for real, because I mean, she wasn't nowhere. You see how she's low-key 4.9 thousand followers. You could tell he got a low-key ass wife. If this is her, she only got 4,000 followers. You're like, yeah, his wife remind me of me, nigga, when I'm gonna make it. Nigga, this is like Tiori when she make it, bitch. I'm my mom. You would never know, nigga. You would never find. Something here like, it's gonna be like me, I feel like. Not too much at all, not too many. All right. Only the few. So it's like that. So they here feel like home, right? If that is her. But nah, I just see she's not out there though. Whoever his wife is, she's not out there. You could tell. She remind me of myself. So he telling me that he wanted kids. His job was trying to stop that from happening. What type of competition is this? How far are they willing to go? They'll kill you. A Gemini, Leo. Oh shit. They'll kill you till death. Are you telling me that you died because your job secretively killed you in Costa Rica? That's exactly what I'm telling you. Ace of Swords. That's exactly what I'm telling you. My job killed me. All because they didn't want you to have more children? That is exactly what the fuck he's telling me. Why not you? Why couldn't you have? Why didn't they want you to? Some got to do with his baby mama, his wife. That woman that we ain't really able to see. It had to do with her. They didn't like her or something? What, what was wrong with your baby mama? Something had to do with that woman he was with. She wasn't famous. Oh, she was a ghost. She wasn't famous. She was in the house. She didn't want to be out for real. She was, wow. That's what I'm saying. She wasn't famous. That's the only thing I could look at it as, like somebody who's just not. I had a wife that wasn't famous. My nigga, like she liked to be a ghost. She didn't like to go out and be in the crowd. She wanted to be home. I like to be home with my family, you know, like I like that. Yeah. And she was a homebody. She was taken care of. She didn't have to work. She's spoiled. So she wanted to be home. So he didn't mind that. He took care of her. And that was okay. The problem was that she wasn't famous. That's the problem. She wasn't a celebrity. Interesting. She was a nobody. A ghost. That's so interesting. Hold on. Okay. I'm stuck. So was Costa Rica a part of this? I'm so sorry, Malcolm. Was Costa Rica like connected? Did this location that they said you died at, this beach or this ocean or whatever this was, did they have ties to your death, or what were they like, nah, we were just, this was just our shit, but we didn't, was this the location set up as well? No, they didn't have ties to it. Okay. So the location was an honest location. Like, you could trust that location. It wasn't Costa Rica that set them up. Okay. Was there a fight? How did you drown? Or how did you die? Or like, you have to make it make sense to me then. If they weren't a part of it and your job was, how did you go out, my nigga? Did they stab you? Did they drown you? How did they kill you? You know? You're like, yeah. He feel like they about to get caught lying about his death, how he died. We already know they lie about how people die because we got confirmation they lied about Ja Rule's death or not Ja Rule. What's that nigga's name? The rapper? Fuck, it's not Ja Rule. He's not dead. It's the it's the other one though. He's a Saggy. DMX, thank you, Spirit. They lied about his death. You're like, yeah, they did. They be lying about how these people are dying because they killing them. They be going out, but they'll say it's the hospital they went to that they died in, and they died because they had an illness or a da 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 da. It's like, shut the fuck up. That is not how this man or this woman died. You killed them, and then you want to put it like a health concern or illness on it. Like, shut the fuck up. Somebody here is a murderer. But the hospitals be a part of it. So that's what we always had knew. All right. After I answer these questions, I'm getting off of here. I just want to know how they killed him. Was it by water? Was it by another means of death? No, it wasn't by water. They stabbed him or something. It looked like he got stabbed. Something penetrated his body. Yeah, that's a stabbing. It looks like stabbing. Something penetrated his body. Were you in the water when they penetrated your body with that? It looked like a knife or something. It looked like you got stabbed. You're like, yeah? Yeah. Were you on water or in the water? Were you on land when they stabbed you? Because I know they threw you in the water like you just drowned. I know how they set it up. But were you on water or on land? In water or on land, when they stabbed you, took you out like that. It looked like a stabbing. He was in the water. So you did drown. You're like, yeah, but I only died from I didn't die from drowning. He could swim. Cause Scorpio, oh, I could swim. What the fuck? I didn't die from drowning. I wouldn't have drowned if I didn't get stabbed. Okay. So Malcolm, he does this. He's like, this is somewhere I go here. Like, this is a place I'm a regular, bro. This is my shit. Like, my family, people that he connected to, they would know him to go to a place like this to do shit like this. Like, he want me to know I wouldn't have been out here just doing that shit for fucking fun if I didn't know how to swim, or if I didn't know how to, like, I'm not gonna go surfing for the first time in a place like this where there's no lifeguards. Or there's a reason why I chose this location. There's a reason I trusted it. And Spirit said, because it's an honest location, you can trust it. He's like, yeah, I didn't need a lifeguard because I could fucking swim. People who go here to be reckless because they can literally swim. You can keep up. You can surf. You can kind of like just fuck it up, and you're like, yeah, you don't worry about those things because you're trained. And so he's letting me know, the way he's showing it to me is like, No, I didn't die from drowning. I died from somebody like puncturing me or something, or stabbing me, being like, you're like, yeah, wounded by something. And it looked like he got stabbed inside the water. And he's leaking out. And that caused him to lose oxygen, and that caused him to drown. But like normally, he swims. It's like that shocks me. Being stabbed in the pool or in the water, that's a surprise. But it's like, nah, I'm not one to drown. I'm not one to. I go here because I can do it. This is my shit. It's not something that was the first time. So somebody here trying to make it seem like this nigga just. That's why I don't like. He like, yeah, let me just clear that out the way. People try to make it seem like he just the type of nigga that just reckless or something. He's not. I'm not reckless. He's really good at swimming. He could even be a diver. Like, he's a really good swimmer, So it's like an energy of, I could have held my own if I didn't get hurt, right? You're like, yeah, he could have held his own. He does this. And they're just using the drowning. And it's like, come on now, you guys can't just tell me a man who's used to swimming, who loves to swim. You're like, yeah, I mean, a lot of people of color don't, but this one did. I love swimming. And I love doing it where there's no rules and where there's privacy. And somebody knew that, like, this is my shit. I like to do this. I like to swim. And it's not like I'm a beginner. I'm a pro. I'm a, how old was he when he died? 54? Yeah, I'm a 50, at that time, I'm a 53-year-old man, 54-year-old man. Do you really think a 54-year-old man would go to the water, swimming in water like this? You're like, yeah, without knowing how to swim. No, you're like, absolutely not. Come on now. That's dumb as fuck. Dumb as fuck. He could have went to the YMCA for all that. You're like, yeah. So he just supposed to be, no, I knew how to swim. I didn't die from water because water doesn't kill me. I know how to swim. Like, could we just keep that in mind? So how did I drown? That's what he's trying to figure out. Why are you guys saying I drowned? How are you guys going to just accept me as drowned when I could swim? Would you ever say Michael Phelps drowned if he fucking died in the... Somebody laughing. Would you ever say Michael Phelps drowned if you found out he was dead inside of a body, a lake of water? I don't know what a bitch or a nigga would say. I would say somebody killed him. You like, yeah? Uh-huh. Because he could swim. Somebody killed that man. But yep, that's how he died. And he said it was Tiori. It was inside the water. I did drown from losing blood. He shows me he lost a lot of blood after he got stabbed a few times. He lost oxygen and he drowned. But he usually could swim. So let's just keep that in mind. Like, I'm a grown-ass 50-year-old man. What I look like out in water this deep without knowing how to swim in it. I don't know. It sounds kind of delusional when people think like that. And so he wanted me to think like that. Like, just know my job killed me. They stopped my wife from having more children. They didn't want to see me have a son. He wanted a son. He only had a daughter. He wanted a boy. Because I was like, do we already got kids? Because I could tell he wanted a son. You're like, yeah, a mini him. That's so sad. That is so sad. And then you think about why. Just because your wife wasn't famous. That's sad. Because she wasn't a celebrity. She didn't want to be. I don't want to ever go through shit like this. That'll break my heart. The shit that happened with Naya Rivera break my heart because same type of story. I know they killed Naya. You like, yeah, somebody killed her. Same story. This bitch always goes to that fucking location with her son and all type of shit. She had never changed her schedule. This is like a person who do this all the time. It's hard to make mistakes when you do it all the time. You know what I'm saying? You like, yeah. Like if you're used to it, man, now you're just doing it just to get like, you know, peace of mind because it's a hobby for you. I don't know, man. I don't know. So when they do these freak accidents, I feel like they should do it with situations that people never experience or like they don't usually do because now now it looks like a murder, like a crime scene. Like now something a little deeper. But like if you do it with situations that people aren't really used to, then it make people more so think about it like, okay, maybe it was just an accident, a freak accident. This isn't a freak accident. Cause he's done this plenty of times. This same shit Naya did. Going to the water, going swimming, or getting the boat and going out to the waters and choosing that same location every fucking time. You love that fucking location. They all know you at that fucking location. That's your spot. It's like, you know, you're like, yeah. That's your favorite. And so they shouldn't do it. If they want to get away with this shit, because they're not going to get away with this. If they want to get away with this shit, they should next time kill somebody who's experienced something for the first time. And they have if you want to do a freak accident, make sure you're like clear that somebody never done something before they just make it look like somebody just making simple mistakes. Drowning is a simple mistake for a motherfucker who can really swim. That's crazy to me. You don't just drown. That's crazy. No, you don't just drown. No, you do not just drown. You would have to have a shark attack, a fucking alligator attack. You like an attack. It's an attack. Like something make you fall if you a swimmer. And he's showing me it was a fight. It was a stabbing. I got killed in the water. That's how I died. I got stabbed to death. All right, and it was my job. Who'd they send? A stranger? A hitman? Who'd they send to kill you? They sent a child to kill you. A kid under the ages of 20 years old? Somebody under 20 years old killed him. It was a child. You're fucking lying, Malcolm. You're getting confirmation of this reading, or this reading somebody's confirmation. It was a kid? It was a child. Was his death on video like Naya Rivera's?
Passing up half-price pizzas and free slice sauce with pan or stuffed crust couldn't be me.
Bad credit? CarHop looks for ways to say yes when others say no.
Tributes continue to pour in after the tragic death of actor Malcolm Jamal Warner, famous for playing Theodore Huxtable on The Cosby Show.
Yeah, now we're learning more about his death. ABC's Jacqueline Lee has more from Los Angeles.
Costa Rican authorities releasing this image of the scene where actor Malcolm Jamal Warner's body was found. The 54-year-old drowned in Costa Rica Sunday while on a family vacation, with police saying he was caught in a rip current while swimming near a beach in Limon. Investigators say beachgoers tried to rescue him, but it was too late. Police there saying today an autopsy completed confirmed it was accidental.
So he's like, they're lying. He feels that's why he's not happy. He wants to talk about it. He feels like they're lying. Was the hospital part of it? You showing me Costa Rica's water? You showing me those people didn't know about it. It was this little boy, little ass kid. Was the hospitals a part of it, or was it like? Yeah, they were. Yes. Yeah, they lied. Yes, they did. They lied. He said for money. He's showing me they got paid. They got paid by my job. No, by my job. Yes, they lied. Okay. Yep, they paid the hospital. He's showing me they paid the fucking hospital. I mean, they paid the fucking hospital. I mean, the hospital's a hospital. So, could the Libra, Aries? Yeah, it was opportunity. We paid him to lie. Damn. A little kid killed you? It was a kid. You would have never. He said yes. You would have never thought. He gave him attention. The little motherfucker was in the water with him. It was a little boy. Yep, he was somebody's kid. Giving him attention in the water. You're like, yeah, the little kid was. I'm seeing the emperor was getting attention from the little boy. He was giving me attention. I wasn't really interested in talking to him, but it looked like an Aquarius boy. It looked like an Aquarius killed him. Ace of Swords. It's an Aquarius. That's his sun sign. That's the boy's son. It's an Aquarius. You like a little boy. Ace of Swords. Cool. The Pisces, Scorpio. Oh my. Unexpected. It was a little boy. Somebody's son. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. It was somebody's son. Yes. The family was there. Their son did it. It was their son. Wait. So oh my gosh. The family was acting like they didn't know what the fuck was going on. They were a part of it. They got paid to shut the fuck up and watch. Okay, so the family, they didn't know what the fuck was going on. They had to act like they were regular people there, right? Like you're like, yeah, so he wouldn't look at them as odd, you know? You're like, yeah. So they sent the son out to the water while they over here holding back, watching, like, you know, go ahead, do what we taught you. The sun go crazy in the water. You like, yes. It seemed like it wasn't a lot of people out there this day. You like, no, no. But this family was with a little son who's an Aquarius, and they watched the boy do it, and they ran off with the boy. They left. You like, yes, they got active. They got active. They got in their car and they hopped out. They weren't even there for the crime scene. Ace of Swords. You're like, no, They got out. They killed him in the water. He didn't. Now, mind you, so it looked like he drowned, right? Like they said. But how the boy killed him, it was like I just had to shoom and get the fuck out of the water and leave. You know what I'm saying? You're like, yeah, get the fuck out the water and leave. Like all I had to do was just get him out, kill him while he was in there. Let him do. He didn't have to stay and watch. Is how Spirit's showing me. The boy, I didn't have to not know. I didn't stay and watch. We didn't stay. I did it and I left. I gave him attention. I recognized him. Hey. You know that type of little kid energy, like the kid, you like, yeah. Hi. Yeah. He responded. Malcolm's asked, oh, hey, they reconcile. Hey. And then he got too close to him. Came. He was an Aquarius little boy. Got too close. Started stabbing him. Shh. She didn't even know he brought a knife in the fucking water. You're like, no way. That's crazy. He wants me to know. He didn't forget. He wants me to know it was you, Aquarius, a little boy that was paid, a family that was paid off by his job. He wants me to know something got to do with his job. And then they also had paid off the hospital. They chose everything. They chose it from here. What hospital to send him to. They chose. Let's go. Now it's time to get it cracking. But they was waiting for the little boy, his family to kill, to hurt him. You're like, yeah, it was all part of the plan. They sent a child, though, is crazy to me. The sending of a child is what does it for me, Malcolm. You like, no, it was a little boy. Sending of a child in the water is evil, my nigga. Like, oh, as wicked. Send the kid. We're not gonna do shit. We're gonna make the kid do it. That is so fucking wicked. It's wicked. Yeah, that's wicked. So that's what he needs me to know. Yep. Yep. Anything else before I go? Excuse me. He wants me to talk more about his job. Tell me more. Something's gonna change connected to his job. Kudo the Scorpio, Leo. What about it? He wants me to know people are gonna stop competing and fighting and killing each other, whatever the fuck this is. They're gonna stop. All right, the rituals. It looks like they're gonna start coming together, getting along, cooperating. They're gonna be better. His job. He wants me to know there's gonna be changes. They're gonna have to do better. This isn't working no more. This isn't it. You guys killed me. Okay. He wants me to know that his job is being watched. His boss, his manager, whoever the fuck this man is. Because the Aries Leo Sag, Virgo, it's the boss, Cancer. He went, you stupid, Mr. Boss Man. He don't mean no Mr. Boss Man. They on your ass, Mr. Boss Man. You like, you stupid. Yeah, they on your ass, Mr. Boss Man. So you want me to know they on Mr. Boss Man's ass. And they don't play with Mr. Boss Man like, nigga, you better make sure everything's running smoothly. There's somebody here that's watching. They get excited when you got them fucked up. Somebody here, they ready for a fight. You like, yeah. So there's people watching Malcolm's boss, or there will be in the future. And these people, they're gonna make sure that everything runs smoothly, that y'all ain't doing this no more. Nobody else gotta go through that, all because they chose to want to have more children, or all because they chose to want to be with somebody who wasn't famous, all because they chose the bitch or the nigga wasn't famous because you were blocking them. Kudo and Tiori. The bitch or the nigga wasn't famous because you shadow banned them. The bitch or the nigga. So fuck fame. All I want is my baby. He can have the fame. No, that's how she feel. Fuck it. That's how you turn me into this bitch. You turn me into the bitch Tanisha. You turn me into the bitch Tanisha. All right. So I'm gonna be like that too. And after a while, like, fuck the fame, nigga. All I need is the love. All I need. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. The money's hoe. All right. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. Somebody here gonna do it to me. And so that's what they've amounted her life to be. And he just want me to know that he's not happy. He never let it go. And it's time for changes. And he's glad that somebody's watching the job at that point. Like, I'm so glad, because that would be so devastating. Another person go through what I went through, all because a bitch or a nigga was never monitored. Because the Capricorn, don't look at us, Aquarius. Somebody here wasn't being monitored. Because the Gemini, no, Aries. Okay. So there's gonna be monitoring going around, and the boss better do right, or you lose your job. No, you're gonna lose. Don't fuck up. You already been on thin ice with the Capricorn. Yeah, so the boss trying to control himself because he be losing control. These niggas start killing people. They be getting away with death, with murder. Yeah, and that's all he want me to know. Have a great rest of you guys' day. Thank you so much. You can do you. Holla back, girl. I must get some rest. Mwah, 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 mwah. I love y'all. Until next time. Bye.